Courtney, it's a wonderful opportunity. We've got two games against a country that's of similar ranking, and we know that, of course, because earlier this year we had the game in Tala against them. What do you remember about that game?
Yeah, obviously we didn't get the result that we wanted. I think it wasn't the best night for us as a squad as a whole. I think we didn't perform to our capabilities and what we know that we're capable of doing. So obviously that's really frustrating for us, but I think it's obviously also a great learning for us to obviously have that under our belt and see what happens when we're not up to where we need to be in order to face this good competitor.
And I guess it ensures that we guard against complacency, that we were we ever going to not take them for granted anyway, I suppose? Yeah,
definitely. I think obviously that's one thing that we've spoken about a lot is, there's no room for complacency, and I think it's full eyes and on qualifying for the Euros, and we know how difficult it is going to be because Wales is such a great team, and as you said, it's going to be two tough games because we are of similar ranking and we know how badly each other wants to qualify for the Euros. So I think, it's great because it's going to be really exciting. Yeah.
You've had playoff experience before, of course, and that's always a warm glow when we go back to Glasgow and the World Cup playoff. And people remember Amber's goal, but also the importance of your penalty save that night.
Yeah, I think obviously it's great for us, for me and for the whole squad that was there to have that experience, because I think it's obviously different when you get into playoffs when it's 1 or 2 games in order to qualify for a major tournament. So to have that experience at Hampden was, amazing, and I think that's really great for us to have so many people on the squad that were part of that journey and knows what it's going to take to obviously get this over the line and qualify for the Euros.
That penalty save, without it, we wouldn't have been in the game for Amber to score that wonder goal.
Yeah, I mean, you've heard me talk about it loads, but I feel like as a goalkeeper, I'm always talking about what my role is and what the team needs me to do, whether that's making no saves or 1 save or 20 saves. And obviously in that moment, the team needed me to save that penalty to obviously keep us in the game because we knew we were going to be able to have our moment later on, but we needed to keep it at 0-0 for as long as possible. So I was really happy, to be able to do that. And then obviously Amber with the big toe.
And then the World Cup, I mean, to have finally made the breakthrough to qualify for the first time for a major international tournament. We've never qualified for the European Championships, and you have to say some of the best quality teams in the world now are European teams. There was a time when USA, and they're still such an important team, of course, but they were like, top dogs. But European football is so strong now. Yeah, 100%. I think we all know that, and I think, as you said, you qualify for the World Cup and then you're turning to the Euros qualifiers and you realize how many amazing teams that you have to play in order to make it into this major tournament. So I think it's been really great for us because we are testing ourselves against, as you said, some of the best teams in the world, and that's what it takes in order to be playing at World Cups and to be playing in the Euros. So I think it's great for us that we had those experiences, and we'll use that all in order to do what we need to do to qualify. Look at the journey for Courtney Brosnan and the disappointment of the OG in Ukraine, and then how you turned your game around. How much of that was mental?
Yeah, I'd say loads of it was. I think I have always felt and known that I have the ability and the capability as a goalkeeper to be playing at this level and to be really, really helping the team to qualify for major tournaments, etc. And I think, there's always it's a crazy journey with many, many highs and many lows. So I think when I look back, that's part of who I am, and I think I wouldn't be where I am today without having kind of gone through that, and I think it's helped build me up not only as a footballer but as a person as well. And I think in terms of the mental side of the game, it just helps you to work on different aspects, and obviously I'm continuing to improve in my maturity and my confidence and things like that. So I'm quite proud of where I've come from.
And consistency is so important. You're the Player of the Year 2 years running now for the FAI, also the players voted you the Overseas Player of the Year, the PFAI, and those are wonderful accolades.
Yeah, it's really, really special. It's kind of hard to put into words, as you said, to receive these awards, especially, one's voted by my teammates, so it's amazing that they hold me in such high regard, and obviously to win 2 years in a row is really special, and I think I'm just looking forward to continuing to grow and to continuing to show myself as a footballer and as a person as well.
You were suspended for the first leg against Georgia. What was it like watching this team and not being a part of it?
Yeah, it was really tough, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, I had a good run of games under my belt, so that was the first time in a really long time that I wasn't available to play in the game, which was really frustrating for me, but obviously also it was great for me to be able to obviously support Grace and support the team. And listen, we got the job done in that first leg, and then I was able to come back in for the second game, which was great as well.
How important will the second leg be? The fact that we're back at the Aviva Stadium. Now, the Aviva Stadium in December is a different kind of proposition, I suppose, to a summer game, but tickets going well?
Yeah, 100%. I think it's over 20,000 tickets sold so far, and obviously, listen, we know we have the absolute best fans, and the support we receive when we play in Tala, when we play in the Aviva, is unmatched. So we're really looking forward to obviously Tuesday night in front of the home fans, and we're just hoping that as many people come out as they can to come support us in our goal for qualifying for the Euros.
First of all, it's Friday though, and it's only across the water really to Cardiff. I'm sure there'll be a lot of support will travel. Election day here as well on Friday, which takes the vote away from us. Have you ever voted in an Irish election?
I have not voted in an Irish election, no.
Yeah, and you won't have the chance on Friday
exactly.
either, which is a pity, really. Particularly as how important the politics of sport have become. Yeah,
definitely. I think, obviously, as an athlete at this level, you know how much sport means to the country and to people, and obviously the power that holds in terms of using your voice in different ways and things like that. So I think it's really special, obviously, to be a part of that and to see the impacts that football and other sports as well can have on the community and country.
Because, whatever party, the FAI have asked for people to ask their candidates to support football in this country, which is so badly needed, facilities, etc. Yeah,
100%. I think, obviously, for especially us, you can see how far the game has come in such a short amount of time, and I think on the back of World Cup qualification, it was so important for us, the national team, to leave that legacy of obviously helping the next generation and obviously continuing to support girls in football. So I think that's something I'm really passionate about, and the whole squad's passionate about, and I think sport is absolutely amazing and something that this country needs for sure.
Perhaps the biggest legacy that would be to qualify again for a major tournament, the Euros next summer?
Yeah, 100%. I think we've always said, on the back of the World Cup qualification, we didn't want it to just be one major tournament that we qualified for. We obviously had our sights set on the Euros, the next major tournament for us. So I think, that's the ultimate goal for us as a group, and I think everyone is fully focused to accomplish that this week.
We wish you the very best.